Thanks for stopping by. We're in Sketchup now. We're designing some nightstands, and we've decided to go the traditional woodworking route. We've created some grooves for the bottom of our drawers, and we're using wooden guides. These are going to be propped up against the wall, so we've decided to put a hardboard backing on the nightstand. We looked around on the net and found a couple of farmhouse designs that we like, and I think we're going to go with this one. Originally, the plan was to put a smaller drawer on the top and two larger drawers beneath, but as you see in the video, we put three large drawers. Just cutting up some wood here. Taking out the rounded edges here. This is sort of a hybrid more than a farmhouse look that we have going. The paneling for the carcass I will not joint. I'll just keep them as rustic as I can. I'm going to glue and fasten these together with Kreg screws. I still haven't got my dowel jig yet. So I'm using these Harbor Freight clamps, and I did the thing where you put some wood in the clamp to reinforce it, and it's working out good. Now I'm just fastening the breadboard part onto this paneling here. I learned a valuable lesson with these Kreg clamps. Do not use them with glue that's excessive because they will stick to the wood and leave a black mark much like the pipe clamps will. Now I'm just fastening the legs on the paneling assembly. Both side panel assemblies are finished. Now I am drilling Kreg HD pocket holes for the side assemblies to attach to the cross members. I am now lowering my adjustable height workbench for the rest of the assembly. As I said before, these Kreg HD screws are no joke. Wanted to get the drawer guides just right, so I went ahead and planed some uneven surfaces here. Now I'm planing all the poplar boards that I have to the size of the drawers. I've decided to use half-blind dovetails by the Porter cable jig, and I'm just marking out my boards here. When using this jig, it's always best to start from right to left for less tear out as possible. I figured if I'm going traditional, I'd use hardwood poplar for the drawers instead of plywood. Besides, I think that would be less wear and tear on my router bit. Here I'm cutting out the grooves for the bottom of the drawers. This Porter cable dovetail jig does a good job. You just need to make sure that your depth setting is correct and everything is nice and tight. These Bessie corner clamps are awesome. Every shop should at least have 4 of them. Now I'm just marking out the size of the drawer bottoms. Just cutting out some pieces so that I could slide the drawer bottoms in. I decided to use some small nails just to secure the drawer bottoms in there. Sanding all the sharp edges. Two down, four more to go. Now on to the drawer guides. I'm making these with the same poplar wood. A traditional drawer would have a center drawer slide. These are different. I've decided to have two drawer slides on the sides down the carcass of the nightstand to support each drawer's top and bottom. I have enough clamps, no woodworker ever said. Now I'm just sizing up the drawer fronts. Aligning them, and I'm going to fasten them. I use the shims to get proper spacing. Now I'm just joining the boards for the paneling on the top. Going to do one face and then one edge, take it to the table saw and the planer. Marking out the jointed edge and face. Referencing the jointed edge to make the other side parallel. referencing the jointed face to make the other one parallel. And the result is a nicely jointed panel. Just lining up my boards so that I could glue and clamp them. I was wanting nice, even glue lines, and that's what I got. The glue up is done, and as you can see, I could not remove those Craig clamps. Now I am just cutting the top of the nightstand to size. I use an 80 grit initially to a 150 and then on to a 220 grit for the top of the nightstands. The drawers got a 150 grit, just using a tack cloth before I stain the carcass of the nightstand. I tried to get as close as the dark color that we did previously for the bed frame. I'm just sizing the hardboard backing for the nightstand. I've got to change my setup because every time I try to cut thin stock, it slips underneath the fence. I'm using some small brads to tack the hardboard on the back of the nightstand. Well, surprisingly enough, everything turned out okay, and we're very happy with the nightstands. They ended up being just fine. Well, I really appreciate you watching the build of my nightstands here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and give me a comment. It really helps out. Until next time, have a great day. Wait for it.